Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday, August 18th, 2018. Had a lot of rain. It rained until probably 10 o'clock this morning. And it is kind of overcast now. It's like, this looks pretty decent here, but if you look back here, you see darker clouds back there. Look what I got coming up here to see me. What's up, babies? So anyway, like I said, we had a lot of rain earlier, and then it kind of cleared up a little bit, and then we had some more rain. So it's just one of those kind of days. We've only pulled in 4.0 kilowatt hours today, which actually, again, on a day like today is not bad. It's about 4:45 right now. I'm going to show you guys this here. This is what I got going on at my feet. So anyway, so first, before we get into the video, I wanted to talk real quick, let you guys know Legacy has a sale going on right now on 2 different items. It's a couple of the bigger packages. I think one is a 60 meal bucket, and that's 40% off. And then they have a larger bucket meal thing that's also 40% off. If you go to my website at preppernurse1.com, you'll see the banner right up on the top, and it'll tell you which 2 items they are. They've already been reduced on the website. So if you're interested on those, if you're looking for a larger package, that would be the time. Now would be the time to do it with that, especially like I said, with a 40% off. I had one time somebody they had done a sale, and somebody had taken advantage of a reduced sale like that, and then they did another sale where things were 25% off. Well, that one didn't go down as much, and he was like saying that, well, that's not the same. You're not even saving any money on that, but they had done a special. So this is a special that they're doing. So if you're interested in that, you know, go to my website, check it out. You'll see that sale right there, okay? So that I want to get out of the way first. Second thing I want to talk about real quick before I get into the video, I got to tell you what, my daughter just got an email from the Board of Regents, I guess is what it's called for colleges. And because of her GPA and how she's done in her high school career so far, and I think I told you guys in another video, and I'm going to brag on my daughter. I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't care. I'm going to brag on her huge, okay? But anyway, she had a GPA as a junior of 97.35 for the entire year. So she's right up there grades-wise. She took 3 AP courses as a junior, where a lot of people don't take those kind of courses. And she's got like a full slate as a senior. And I think she's taken like 5 or 6 AP courses as a senior, which is crazy. But that's, you know, I mean, here's something. I'll give you an example. I'll tell you kind of what kind of kid my daughter is. She says to me a few weeks ago, I can't wait for school to start again. What kid says I can't wait for school to start ever? But that's my daughter. That's the way she is. Oh, I have a climber. What are you doing? What are you doing? So anyway, she got an email. They are having a program for kids like my daughter, for parents that make under $60,000, which I'm definitely well under that. It's a program where Ivy League schools will take kids that have the grades that wouldn't normally apply to an Ivy League school because they couldn't afford it. They pay for the whole shot for that kid to go to that college. So there's a really good possibility that my daughter is going to be going to an Ivy League college, which is like, you know, that would be something else. Because I told her, I said, you're going to make good contacts at a college like that if you go to one of the Ivy League colleges. And the education that you'll get at that kind of a school will be absolutely awesome. So I got to just, you know, I'm going to freaking just say what an awesome kid my daughter is. And my son is a great kid too, don't get me wrong. You know, Eddie with his autism, it's a whole different kind of scenario. And he's done with school now. I pulled him out after this was his last year. And there's a whole backstory to that, which I'm not even going to get into. But the school system, and I don't care which school system you're in, will definitely fail your kids if they have any kind of special needs. I'm going to tell you that right now. So if you have a child that has autism or any other kind of problem, be ready for the school system to let you down, because that's what they do. Okay, so anyway, so there is a town that has a town-wide garage sale every year. And last year Heather and I went, and it was absolutely awesome. And this year, because of the weather, with the rain and everything like that, it wasn't so good. But I did still get a couple of really good deals, and I wanted to share those with you. The first thing I got was I picked up 2 more. Oh, if I could just not throw it on the ground. All right. 2 more walkie-talkies. I think walkie-talkies are going to be real important to have. Communication is going to be really a big thing. And again, and I talk about this all the time, when SHTF happens, guys, you're going to have what you have. And with the walkie-talkies, it's going to be a great way to communicate with people in your group and keeping track of, you know, other families, if you've got other families in your group that live near you. So the more of these that I can pick up, I'm going to try to pick up as many as I possibly can. So I picked those up, and those were $1 a piece. So for me, you can't go wrong there. And there's Mama Cat, Miss Molly. The second thing, I stopped at another place, and the first thing I saw were the 2 saws. Okay, so this one was $2. This one was $1. So I looked at those first. And I just kind of left them where they were, and I was looking around, and then the guy said he had this whole bunch of ammo. And so I was looking at the ammo, and he said, listen, I will, if you're interested in ammo, I'll make you a deal. And I said, okay, well, how much? And he says, well, how much do you want? And I said, all of it. So he was like, okay. So I actually picked up these, and I'm going to show you what I got here, guys, which is, to me, I'm real happy with what I picked up. I got all this ammo. Okay, so anyway, so he says $30 for everything, for the ammo. And I said, okay, well, I'll tell you what. And I walked back over, and I grabbed these 2 saws, and I said, you throw in these 2 saws as well, and you got a deal. And he says, oh, you're trying to squeeze me? And I said, no, just trying to, you know, bundle things up if I can. And I said, you're talking about $3, you know. He's like, all right, deal. So I got all the ammo and the 2 saws for $30. So now let me show you what I got here. This is Winchester, which is actually a really decent ammo. These are hollow point slugs, and there are 15 of them in there. Okay, so there's 15 there. Another box again of 15. All right. These are all Remington. There's 5 in each one, and again, these are slugs. So there's another 15. So now we're up to 45. There's another 15. Same thing, slugs again. So now that's up to 60. So now there's another 15 right there. So now we're up to 75. Another 15 slugs. These are all slugs, guys, okay? All these ones here. So now we're up to 90. So there's 90 right there alone. And then there's 2 more boxes there. So there's 100 rounds of slugs right there, okay? Then I got rabbit and squirrel shot, and that is 6-shot, number 6. And there's 25 in there, and there's 25, you know, shells in that one, okay? Then this one here, it's only got a couple. Let's see, what do we got in this one? Just a few shots in that one. One of them's a 20 gauge. There's like 5 rounds plus a 20 gauge. Then this one here is all, we got double-aught buck, more slugs, number 8 shot in there, and I don't even know how many are in there. Probably 20 rounds anyway, okay? And then there's another 5 slugs right there. So, you know, it's like about 150 rounds of ammunition altogether. Actually, probably a little bit better than that. But I got all that ammunition for $30 plus the 2 saws. So you just really can't go wrong there. It was a great freaking bargain. Picking up, if you can ever pick up ammo at a yard sale, garage sale, whatever, I would absolutely suggest you do it, because that kind of deal, that much ammo, if I went to a regular store, there's no way I could pick up that much ammo for $30. Absolutely no way. So, like I said, and then I got the 2 saws thrown in on the deal as well. So, real pleased with adding that. Again, you can never have too much ammo, guys. I've said it over and over and over again, and I'll say it again today. When SHTF happens, you are going to have what you have, and that is it. So think about that. Running to the store for that last minute stuff is going to be very, very dangerous at that point. And why would you, want to leave if you don't have to leave, okay? So, I mean, if there's an opportunity that you could get something and pick something up cheap, I would say absolutely do it. One of the things I was thinking, and this is something I want you guys to think about, anybody that has an Amish store near you, okay? Let's say, I'm going to kick this around so you can see the babies and stuff over here too. Say you have an Amish store near you. SHTF happens and you know SHTF has happened. If it's not that far and you can make that last run to an Amish store, because here's the thing, they're not going to have those communications. They're not going to know. So the best thing to do, if you can do that, is get there and buy everything you possibly can with whatever cash you have. Keep cash on hand for that situation and just load up as much as you can. That would be a smart thing to do, because I don't think a lot of people are going to be heading to an Amish store. And the thing is, because it's an Amish store, they're not going to have the communications and they're not going to know what's going on around the world at that point, where you're going to have that heads up. Get in there and buy as much as you possibly can. Load up at that point. And, that's a smart move to do. So I just wanted to share it with you. It was something that I thought about before. So overall, the kids are at their mom's for the weekend. Met her yesterday, so, they'll be back. But, so they're down there enjoying that time with her. But she got that email, so she called me right up and told me right away. And I just wanted to share that with you too, which is absolutely awesome. So, it's a real good possibility. Heather's going to be going to an Ivy League school, which is crazy. Crazy. I would have never have imagined that in a million years, but, she's got the brains, I can tell you that. And she's such a good kid. And Eddie's a good kid too. Please don't get me wrong. I have a tendency to brag more on Heather. Eddie's autism limits him in life, unfortunately, but he's a good kid too, and he will do okay, because I'll be there taking care of him. I ain't worried about that at all. He'll be fine. And when I'm gone, hopefully his brother and sister step up and do what they need to do to make sure he's okay. Here's the pups over there still running around playing, getting some good exercise in. So anyway, guys, that's what's happening today here at the homestead. Weather determines everything all the time, of course, but I knew this big sale was going on down in this town, and it wasn't as good as last year, unfortunately, because of the rain, but that's what happens. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here from now. I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope you guys are out there. If you can get out there and get the garage sales and get some good deals, take advantage of that, man. I tell you, that's the best way to pick stuff up cheap. I mean, like I said, I got over 150 rounds of ammunition, very, very cheap, which is absolutely awesome. So I can't go wrong there. So anyway, guys, remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember STD, guys. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you want to accomplish in life, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from doing that is yourself. It's nice to have a good support system, but if you don't have that, have the determination to want to do better for yourself. Not everybody has a good support system. But, if you make your life better, that's what it's all about. Make your life better. The less stress you can have, the better off you're going to be. Here comes the babies again. Everybody's following Mama. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great day, and hang in there, all right? Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. I'm just going to leave this here so you can see these babies following their mama. And there's one over here just kind of doing his own thing. They're so freaking cute. She's such a good mom, too. Alright, guys. I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.